Good afternoon. It's October the 20th, 2017. Time to wrap up our trading for the week. Take a look at next week. Hypothetical simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have overcompensated for the impact of any of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact they're made and designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. Well, here we are. We came in today liking the E-mini. We were hoping to buy cheap. I had to raise our buy to, we had 63.65. We raised it to 65.67. Took 66 1/4 to get in. Couple of trading opportunities right here at 66 1/4 to as high as 67 1/4. Right in through there, produce the results that we liked. Our strategy is buy the dips on the first early weakness and then disappear for 3 or 4 hours. We were looking for a new contract high and a new contract high on the close. I think we're going to get it, and when I left I'd projected that 25.71.72 area for the close right here, and that's within reach. So we'll see if we actually get it. Looking at our F1 screen, everything is headed higher. Higher low, higher high, find a place to buy it. Looking at our F2 screen, where's our October surprise? Well, we still have next week. We can certainly see that. Talked about it this morning. TPOs were leaning B, and volume was leaning P. Put it all together, very, very strong P, volume well over time. So, last rotate down was 71, so 68.70 buy 1, 64.66 buy 2. Sell failure to take out and hold 74.75. Assuming we close right here where I said we were going to, 25.71.72, then 79.81 for sell 2. Strong market, pointed higher, going higher. Can't fight the tape. You just put the trades on and disappear. The trend, it really is your friend. Looking at the note, headed lower. Lower high, lower low, find a place to sell it. Pretty good support down here at 124.1620. Next week is an auction week, so I imagine we open up, we find sellers in London on Sunday, they hit it on Monday. Take the market sideways to higher starting on Tuesday next week. So our first trade will be looking for a place to sell it. A lot of range today. And our first sell would be 27.31, sell 1. 3 to 7, sell 2. On the buy side, 20 to 24. And then 13 to 17 for buy 2. Looking at the 30-year. Structural sell would be at 11. Last rotate up in M period was 8, so 8 to 12 is number 1. 1519 sell 1, 2327 sell 2. On the buy side, got support. 30 to 02 will be number 1. Buy 1, 2428. Buy 2, 13 to 17. The doctor I went to see for my eyes, we're friends with her parents, and that's interesting to go in and get worked on by one of your friend's children. But she's a delightful young lady, and I really like her. She's a happy camper doing exactly what she wants to do. But she's kind of old-fashioned. She'll take you in and talk to you, and is not looking to bill you at every time you turn around. She'll spend some time with you, which is unusual in this day and age. Okay, we have a higher low and a higher high in gold, so this one says we can buy it. I'm looking to get short. We were guessing a close at 81. It's a little optimistic. Well, it's pretty close to 81. That's where we are right now, so looking for a place to sell it. Last rotate up was 82 right in here, so we'll make 82, 84, sell 1, 87, 90, sell 2. On the buy side, we'll make 75, 77, buy 1, 70, 72, buy 2. May have to pay up a little bit to get in, but we'll see. Looking at crude. Lower high, lower low, find a place to sell it. It's sure not acting that way, is it? So we're extending the range up here, and we're where we are. So 52, 52 and a quarter. Sell 1. 52, 50, 52, 75. Sell 2. On the buy side, 51 and a quarter, 51.50, buy 1, and 50.75, 51 even, buy 2. And taking a quick look at the euro, this is a great contract. I know if I could trade in London time, this is one of them that I'd really focus on because it's got range and it trends. Looks like it might be an inside day. Probably not to a couple of ticks, but F1 says trade it. A little bit lower high and a little bit lower low. So F2, when we got to take a little finer cut, says find a place to sell it, and that matches the F2. So 18.20 to 30, sell 1. 45 to 55, sell 2. 118 even, buy 1. 17.75, buy 2. And that does it for this October 20th, 2017. I will see you bright and early Monday morning. Y'all have a great weekend.